In writing the first chapter of my novel, Silica Transition, I tried to imagine what the best possible version of a modern cross-reality game experience would be. My company, Convergence of 4 Dimensions, is developing technology that will move us toward that possibility. A game so immersive that you might forget you are playing a game. A simulation that extends beyond the game universe and encompasses the game's center or arena you are visiting. From the moment you arrive, you are in the experience. At the open, you are immersed in a traditional sci-fi adventure, a multi-world conflict between warring clans. You could see something like this in Starship Troopers, where you drop to a planet's surface and wipe out the opposing forces. Various agents within the game are operating through different interfaces. One point of view would be a battlesuit or drop tank occupant that moves around a planet's surface delivering lethal ordnance from a first or third person perspective. That POV could be a player in a simulator pod at a family entertainment center or someone using a mouse and keyboard at their home computer. Another player might be marking enemy forces and objectives from their mobile device. Using a satellite map POV, scrolling around the battlefield with a god's eye view, marking waypoints for their clan members. They could also capture video from third-person tower cameras and broadcast play-by-play videocasts as frontline reporters. From their high-altitude vantage point, they could launch remote drones that could infiltrate enemy lines and provide reconnaissance data that breaks through the fog of war. Of course, the enemy will be watching for this, so stealth will be a critical component of their ingress. A third player option could be from a VR/AR headset perspective that defends a base from incoming attacks, a missile command in 3D point of view where you are marking locations for defensive strikes against incoming missiles or drones. And you'd be choosing which weapons should be used in that counterstrike. Finally, upon resolution of the conflict, all parties would be rewarded with dropped resources from the battlefield. Shares and experience would be distributed based on level of involvement. After the battle, players within the arena could watch other teams continuing the eternal conflict from a high observation tower where, like gods on Mount Olympus, they can cheer on their champions from above. Watching the progress in science and technology over the last few years, it is not hard to imagine that the bulky headsets and simulation pods of today will soon be replaced by non-invasive nanotechnology injected or implanted beneath the skin of future gamers. When that technology transition occurs, will it be turned from a fanciful entertainment venue to the pacification of the masses, where one day you drop into a game and without your comprehension simply never awaken from that immersive, dreamlike state? Read Silica Transition by T.A. Rowe.